Welcome back to the RDC show. Richard,
Derek,
Right.
Chris.
All right, this week we're gonna jump right into a hot topic. Todd Akin. He came out this week, in case you're not familiar, which I'm sure the whole world knows, and talked about women. I wish there was a woman on the show tonight, but he talked about a woman being raped, a legitimate rape, which I understand. Look, a lot of people want to crucify him for legitimate, but I understand because I don't know how to say this without being evil, but women can always scream rape, and sometimes it's not legitimate. But he said, you know, if a 17-year-old's sleeping with a 25-year-old and she totally loves him, but her mom and dad don't like it, he gets charged with rape.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Well, that's now rape. A legitimate rape is any time there's force for man or woman or boy or child or whatever that don't want it, and it gets put upon them. That's rape. Age different stuff I don't consider. So if he was saying that, but that ain't what he was trying to say. No. What he was saying was because he was trying to protect the anti-abortion laws that the Republicans are going to try to pass if they win the House and the Senate. They're going to do away with Roe vs. Wade. I heard Ann Coulter say that on Sean Hannity's show this week, and they have a bill in mind to try to give fetuses rights so that they can be aborted, to take away the rights. Next, they'll be wanting them to be able to vote. Oh, because Republicans want to save fetuses, they're going to vote Republican. People just, you know, it sounds crazy, I know. But back to the abortion thing. He said that women's bodies could withhold whatever it is that makes them get pregnant, their eggs being penetrated, some kind of chemical they could secrete if they were being raped because their body wouldn't want a child. There is over 30,000 births in America every year from rape. So I don't think he knew what he was talking about.
No, hell no, you don't.
But the bigger story than a senator or somebody opening their mouth and saying the wrong thing, that's not the big story here. The big story people need to pay attention to is every Republican, Hannity, Rush Limbaugh, Laura Ingraham, they all fell in a row and they wanted to throw that man over the cliff. They all wanted him to step down and resign, and I give the guy applause. He said, "Fuck you, I'm staying," because the voters of that of Missouri picked him to be their representative for the Republican ticket, and because he said something stupid, they all said he needs to quit. He was on Sean Hannity's show, and Hannity is so much as telling him, "You need to quit because if Obamacare gets passed because you lost that seat, it's gonna be on your head." What in the fuck? But what my point is, look at how fast Republicans turncoat on one of their own. Do you people really think they care about you out there? You really think they care about you? They turned on him in the drop of a dime. Yet they're always telling you how Obama is going to turncoat on Biden and kick him off the ticket. I don't know.
Man, I don't know, man. That's a pretty touchy subject.
Which part? Rape or?
Well, even the rape, dude, because like it's crazy. Because I was watching. It was a Law and Order, I think, the other night when this chick, her house got broken into by this dude, and this dude was gonna, force sex onto her, but she complied to a point because she didn't want to get hurt, so it wasn't rape because she was trying to appease to him so she wouldn't get hurt.
Yeah, that's right.
And that is what is fucked up, dude. And I'm sure that happens a lot more than we even think.
Well, right. The rape part is all fine and dandy, but I mean, not fine and
but
dandy,
what
but
is
we
rape,
know it's
though,
bad.
man? I mean, shit.
Legit rape, that's
legit rape.
That's
exactly.
between two people. But I think the bigger story was how fast they turned on him. I mean, we all know it was a dumb comment. Anybody
dude, I'm just saying,
anybody that knows that hears that comment knows that was stupid.
Do we really know?
Does that surprise you?
Does that?
No, nobody knows. The only people that know is the man and woman.
Right.
I mean, you would never know, except for.
In my opinion, I think we really need to leave it to the victim to decide.
Who's the victim?
Whether it's
is the victim the person that got raped or the person that raped because he didn't rape her?
I mean, charged with it. That's a touchy.
You know what I'm saying? Because that shit happens with
Does
athletes
that stuff
and
happen
fucking
as an
people
abuse?
with money all the time.
Probably, but there's the consequence on the other side of that is extremely bad.
Yeah.
the word is so touchy, motherfuckers can use it.
We
just
cannot
like people
have
use
like a
fucking
level
slavery
of
and
proof
shit,
that
though.
needs to
Racism.
be met to say that it was rape. You can't do that. If she says it is, or he says it is, then, you know.
Yeah, all them boys that were
Should there
I
be a
bet
severe
you money
punishment
Ben
for-
Roethlisberger never raped any fucking chick.
No, neither did Kobe Bryant.
Neither did Kobe Bryant.
Neither did Mike Tyson.
Neither Mike Tyson.
They didn't have to.
Neither did anybody.
But Sandusky did rape all those boys.
Yes, he did. That
is true.
Well, that's a different show. We've talked about that many times.
But no, there's a million Sanduskys out there not just raping kids, raping women. Women get raped all the time.
Oh yeah. No, I know that.
Thing, but
I know that. I know that.
You got to be able to pick.
But how do we know what is rape?
Well, that's why I said at the beginning that there's, you know, if you're 25, sleeping with a 17-year-old who's totally in love with you.
What about the Duke shit?
You can be raped. You can be set up as a rapist.
What about the Duke shit?
Duke, yeah.
That was just money. Just people trying to get money.
Fucking money.
That's all Mike Tyson was, and that's all the other ones were.
Yeah, Mike Tyson. That was just money.
I don't think.
I mean, I guess the case might let you know more of what the rape is about. I guess if it's an athlete, I guess more likely it could be looked at just someone fucking. Unfortunately,
that's not to say that athletes won't rape someone.
Right? No. Yeah, I'm not saying they can't.
They
no,
feel
I'm not saying they can't
because they're who they are.
Yes,
right.
Yes.
So.
Okay, this case that you just discussed earlier about the girl who basically consented out of fear of bodily harm.
It was just a TV show, so it's like sort of.
But it's a scenario. Okay?
Yeah, it was a scenario. Yeah.
You know, you could clearly
That's
prove in court that that's a rape. Because
rape,
do you know this person?
Yes. From intent.
Is this a stranger to you?
Someone's
Did they
gonna
have
beat your
permission
head
to
in
be
with
in
a
your
rock.
house? Did they?
No, he had a gun.
Or he's going to kill you.
He had a
You
gun.
don't have sex with them. That's rape.
Yeah.
Anytime you force somebody to have sex, that is rape. That is what rape is.
Exactly.
Forced sex.
Oh,
Anytime.
but you know what else?
But we can't
Hey,
put parameters on it and say
no.
What
else had happened though?
You have to meet this criteria before we take any action. They got to do it and then see and disprove it. Basically.
Well, people just quit doing
check
it.
this out though. At the beginning, before it happened, because they were going up the elevator to their apartment. I don't know if he lived in the apartment, but maybe not. But he like put his door in the foot, was trying to get to the door, and like she held it open for him, and he like obviously knew because they were talking about it. He knew to come in, and the camera never seen him, and he made her smile, and made her interact in the elevator, which the court case was able to use. And I'm like, damn, that's some fucked up shit.
That's how some people are manipulative.
So they're saying that him getting into her place wouldn't be a problem because she smiled at him.
Yeah.
Because they were flirtatious.
Well,
exactly.
The burden is on the man there that you have to make sure you're not fucking around. Some girl's gonna accuse you of rape.
Since she flirted,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a crazy episode, and that's sort of crazy because you brought that up this week.
I mean, if you
that's
fear
crazy.
that that a woman cries rape, and that's sometimes women say stuff like that isn't true, but man.
Well, no, sometimes I'm sure they.
I'm sure the majority of the time, it's a legitimate rape.
But you can't.
I do.
90% of it's real. There's 10% of it where people.
I wouldn't even put a percentage on it because I wouldn't even dare.
I'd say it's higher than that. Yeah, I wouldn't put a percentage.
I'd go probably 60-40.
I'm sorry,
too,
but
I'm sorry, but
I'm
sorry. That might sound bad.
How many people do you know that have been in jail for rape?
I guess there are some.
There's a lot of that shit that never was reported.
Every 10 friends you had, 6 would be going to jail.
All right, well maybe like fucking 80-20.
It's very low percentage.
70-30.
What about the stuff that doesn't get reported?
Well, there's lots of that in college campuses and all that shit. But I mean, you can talk about that forever. That shit goes on in Africa every day.
Rape is a bad.
They walk through the villages and just grab them and start raping them at the age of 9.
You're mine, goddammit. You're fucking mine.
Yeah.
They be doing caveman shit still, dude.
Back then, they don't care in those countries.
See, I was
one thing I would like to.
man.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
One thing I did want to say about the politics of this whole thing is, number one, this is sort of like a rock star getting busted for being drunk and disorderly at a strip club.
But
you know what I mean? It's a they're sensationalizing this so that they can bring abortion topic into the discussion. It helps them interject it into the discussion.
Well, it was already there because of the bills they're trying to pass, taking away.
Right, so they're bringing attention
but
to
now
it
gives Democrats, what he did by opening his mouth, to give Democrats a weapon. To say, look, this is what this guy's going to try to do against you. He's going to try to take this away from you. And any woman that's, not just rape victims, but the other ones that are out there banging or whatever, unwillingly not thinking about it, it's going to make them think. Because there's a lot of them out there, as bad as it say, that say, well, if I get pregnant, I can just get an abortion.
Well, okay, well then if that comes up, but then what if it's a prostitute?
Prostitutes get pregnant all the time. Yeah, abortion.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, sure.
But not only that, who's to say that he got raped or not?
But
she's a prostitute.
What they did is they gave the Democrats
they get raped too.
Weapons,
you know what I mean?
To fight back, to open it up, like you said, to bring it to the forefront.
Do you think that it's strange
just throwing that one out there
that Republicans want to end?
I'm just gonna pay for a blowjob, but I'm gonna fucking try to get that shit from you.
Right.
Republicans want to pay. They want to get rid of abortion, right? They want to make abortion illegal. They want to do this and that, but they all, at the same time, they want to cut any type of social welfare that would help somebody in a situation like that. So what you're doing is you're forcing this person to have this child, yet denying them any. You're not going to help them at all.
Right.
You're going to cause this great fucking big ass problem with your backwards ass, two-facing fucking policy that cuts both ways. I mean, it's ridiculous.
It shouldn't even be there.
Real quick,
let them deal with what they want to deal with and don't even fucking worry about it.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
Those places are good, I think. Planned Parenthood and that. Those places are good to help young girls that get pregnant, that don't know what the fuck to do. Yeah. They're good for that reason, and that's who they help. That's the majority of the people they help. Republicans just want to cut that stuff because that's what they always want to cut, is the stuff that helps people. Like you said, they want to keep making that everybody have babies, but give them no help at all. So you're going to end up with a population that's so bloated, but nobody has good jobs, so government's going to be paying. And by the way, before the segment ends, isn't that what they're always telling you that Democrats trying to do, is take away your rights and make you follow in line and follow in order?
Even though they're trying to do too, huh?
Well, just like the gun rights.
And what is that?
Trying to take that shit
what
away,
is that? That's the biggest form of socialist government there is.
Right?
It is your fucking one party government.
One party.
It is.
Yeah. It is.
What do you give us the illusion that we actually have a choice when there really is
when there really isn't a fucking choice.
Okay, before this topic ends, what do you guys think of how fast, the point I was bringing up earlier, how fast they turned on one of their brethren?
Yeah, that shit was quick. But
that's
just talk.
But if he wins, do you not see Sean Hannity and the rest of them lined up to kiss his ass and be his best buddy?
No, they probably will. Yes, they will.
They will.
Yeah, they will.
They will.
I bet you money they will.
If I was Todd Akin and I won, I would switch the Democratic Party.
Keep on that shit. Exactly.
I believe it was a calculated
that would be a good idea.
To sensationalize a and to
don't even go to the Democratic Party.
Dude, everybody.
Don't even go to
Mitt Romney.
Go to the People Party.
Mr. Our rights came from nature and from God.
Yeah.
Fucking
Ryan.
And I also thought it very funny that Rush Limbaugh said on his show, if I had told him to step down, he would have. Come on, Rush. Do you lead the party or don't you lead the party?
You're right.
One minute somebody says you do, and you laugh and say, you think I lead the party. The next day you're saying, if I told him to leave, he would be out.
Bullshit.
You know what? You know, they just, they crack me up. And anytime anybody, those guys, that's, you know.
Yeah, they're funny.
I wanted to give a quick shout out, real quick, to Andre, who was on Hannity's show, who brought up a good point about how they always bring up Ronald Reagan. And Hannity sat there and mocked you at every word you said, repeated everything you said, and treated you like a little boy. That's bullshit, Andre. If you hear this, you see it, don't put up with that. Hannity wants to be in the fucking shower at the men's convention, getting teabagged by Chris shower. And what the hell was the old guy that dressed up like women from the old Republican from New York, 9/11.
Oh,
Giuliani.
Yeah.
He wants Giuliani and Christie to be teabagging. He wants. Thank you guys.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah. There you go. Hannity.
Out there playing tennis with him and
shit. Take them teabags.
Out there playing tennis with him and shit.
All right, that's it for this topic. Peace.
Peace.